In a tranquil village nestled between misty mountains, there lived a monk named Jiro. He had dedicated his life to the teachings of Buddhism, finding solace in the rhythms of nature in the stillness of his mind. Jiro was known for his calm demeanor and profound insights, yet he was also famously solitary, often spending days in the woods, far from the chatter of village life. One crisp autumn morning, Jiro decided to meditate by a small, shimmering pond hidden deep within the forest. The leaves had turned golden, creating a tapestry of color reflected in the water. As he settled onto a smooth stone, he closed his eyes and took a deep breath, letting the world fade away. As he sank into stillness, he felt the soft breeze wrap around him like a gentle embrace. In this moment of solitude, a curious thought arose. What is the joy of being alone? Jiro opened his eyes and gazed into the pond. The surface was like glass, mirroring the sky and the surrounding trees. He noticed a single leaf drifting slowly down, surrendering to the water's embrace. He watched as it floated, unburdened by the worries of the world, free in its solitude. With each passing moment, Jiro's mind began to clear. He reflected on how often people feared being alone, believing it to be a void, a lack of connection. Yet here he was, surrounded by the beauty of the natural world, feeling a profound sense of peace. He realized that solitude offered him the opportunity to connect deeply with himself and the universe. As he continued to meditate, Jiro recalled the teachings of the Buddha. The first noble truth spoke of suffering, but he remembered that the second truth, the origin of suffering, often came from attachment. In that quiet space, he understood that to be alone did not mean to be lonely. Instead, it could be a time of healing and self-discovery. Just then, a gentle rustle broke the silence. Jiro opened his eyes to find a small fox standing at the edge of the pond, its fur radiant in the dappled sunlight. The fox, curious yet cautious, approached the water, sipping from its edge. Jiro smiled, feeling a connection with the creature, both of them enjoying this moment, apart from the bustle of life. As the fox wandered away, Jiro thought of how nature thrived in solitude. Each creature found its role in the ecosystem, each tree its place in the forest. The monk realized that just as the fox was part of the world around him, he too was intricately woven into the tapestry of existence. Days turned into weeks, and Jiro continued to return to the pond, each time deepening his understanding of solitude. He began to share his insights with the villagers upon his return, speaking of the joy that could be found in moments of stillness and reflection. He encouraged them to embrace their own solitude, to find peace within themselves rather than seeking it in the distractions of life. Over time, the villagers came to appreciate the moments they spent alone, whether in the woods, at home, or even in the company of their thoughts. They learned to meditate, to breathe deeply, and to find joy in the silence. Jiro's teachings spread like ripples across the pond, inspiring others to explore the depths of their own minds. Years later, as Jiro sat by the pond one last time, he reflected on the beauty of solitude. He understood that being alone was not merely a state of being, but a path to enlightenment. The joy of being alone was a gift, allowing for deeper connections with oneself and the world. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange and purple, Jiro smiled. In that serene moment, he felt completely at peace, a part of the universe's grand design, forever intertwined with all beings, both alone and together.